Hi there everybody, thanks for coming back. I'm really sorry that I haven't put a video out in a couple of weeks. I've had, to say a couple of hard weeks would be a very big understatement. I've suffered some loss, I've suffered devastation, I've suffered betrayal, more so than I would have thought I could even personally handle in my life. And it's kind of funny because someone said to me, oh yeah, I still believe in God. Well, it never occurred to me not to, because who do you think I go to when I'm suffering? He's my father. I am a daddy's girl. How many girls out there? How many daddy's girls we got out there, huh? And when somebody hurts you, and somebody crushes you, and somebody betrays you, what do? You run to dad. You run to your father. He makes you feel better. He tells you, it's okay, sweetie, I love you. It's okay. With him, I have love. I have everything. It's a good way to think of things. God created all of us. He knows us inside out because he's the one that made us. He knows what to do and what to say and things to put in our path to make us feel better so that we see the answers. I pray very hard when I'm going through something, so hard, and when he answers me, when I see, I don't think, how could anything good come out of what happened? And then I see it. I see what he's done. I see how he saved my heart. It's just a miracle. I love him so much. He takes such good care of me. He loves me so much. And you know what, though? He loves you just as much as he loves me. We're all the apple of our Father's eye. He has time for each and every one of us. He has anything we need. He's there for us. Like I said, I'm a daddy's girl. I love him so much. He takes such good care of me. And when people will persecute you when you're a Christian, when you believe hard and when you have faith in him, people don't understand it. It's not their fault. You have to forgive people that don't understand, people that make fun of you, people that talk about you behind your back, people that make up lies, everything. You have to forgive them because they don't understand. The devil has a stronghold on their mind. He has taught them very early on. He has taught all of us very early on a certain way to think, and it's a lie. It's a complete lie. And, I'm going to tell you guys this. I started reading the book, Joyce Meyer's Battlefield of the Mind. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a book each of you need to get it. Each and every one of you. If you can't afford it, I don't have a job right now and I'm struggling a little bit, but I know my harvest is coming. I know things are about to get so huge. If I can help you, I will help you. Come talk to me. Most of you are on my Facebook, and you know me personally, and if I will help you if I can. I can't tell you how important it is to start to read this book, to understand your mind, to understand the way you think, why you think, to understand the people around you who hurt you, to understand how to forgive them. It's taken me a long time. I didn't know how. I forgive them, but I never understood. And now I have compassion for the people that did this to me. I feel sorry for them. I want them to know the love that our Father has for them. I want them to know the way they think isn't right. I can't really do anything about it. They're going to have to come to know it on their own, and I trust my Father that he's going to show them a way. But I can't stress to you enough. And no, I don't work for Joyce Meyer. But I know a good book when I read it, and I know when something that helps me to pass it along to you. Just like that's what Joyce Myers does. She came to know all this. She figured it out. And do you know how lucky I am that she did? Because I could have sat for years just like she did. Years it could have taken me before I could have realized how to do this. And I've been praying so hard. Father, help me understand why they do this. Help me understand. Help me get rid of the hate. Help me get rid of the misery. Help me get rid of the hurt. It was the big thing, the hurt. Help me. And you know what? I actually was in the emergency room this morning. Any one of you that know me personally knows I get these nasty little boil thingies on the back of my leg, and they hurt something fierce. And so I waited for urgent care to open this morning, and I was there. And I prayed to God for the last 3 days, please help me. Please help me. And for some reason, he wasn't taking it away, and I couldn't understand. But I knew, I trusted him, and I knew there was a reason. And I took the book, Battlefield of the Mind, which has been sitting here for 2 weeks. I decided I'm probably going to be there for a while. I'm going to take it with me. And I sat there and I read a third of that book. And I believe that that is the reason that God had me. He knew I needed to read that book because I've been praying, and this was his way of answering my prayer and letting me know exactly why they do what they do and how to have compassion and understanding for them. And let me tell you that it was a almost completely pain-free procedure, which has never happened before. And I do believe that was God by my side. The nurse told me she's never seen anybody handle something so well. I told her, well, I got to tell you, except for the initial poke, I never felt a thing. I love you, God. He will, not all things that happen to you is going to be good, but it's the bigger picture. It's all for a good purpose. Everything is for good. God is only good. He can't be any other way. He's just good. He loves us so much. Don't you love your children? I know some of you out there have children. Don't you love them? What about when someone picks on them and bullies them? Does it upset you? Do you get hurt? Are you hurt that they're treating your child this way? Well, that's what happens when people persecute someone. That's what happens when someone picks on you. That's what happens when, anybody makes fun of you, if anybody hurts you physically, emotionally, sexually, anything. Our Father gets upset, and I'm going to tell you what, I would not want him on my bad side, because even though he loves us, he will punish us. And I'm here to tell you, I have been punished more times from God than I can tell you. But you know what? He did it because I needed to be punished. I was making huge mistakes in my life. I wasn't doing the right things. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. I wasn't living for him like I should have been living for him. And there are a lot of Christians. I won't tell nobody to act like a Christian. I will tell you to act like Christ. There are a lot of Christians that they just don't understand it yet. They just don't have that yet. The more, and these are words, Joyce Meyer, I get so much out of her when I watch her, and the same with Joel Osteen, he's just amazing. But the more you have, the more you give. Don't hold it tight in your mouth. Give it. Be a blessing to someone. You're not doing yourself any good by sitting there holding on to it. God sees what you're doing. He sees when you're stingy, when you're greedy, when you know someone needs help and you don't care, you do nothing to help them. He sees that. And he will curse you. He gives blessings and he gives curses. And I'm going to tell you, he has blessed me so much. And the more I understand what he's doing for me, the more I understand how much he loves me, and everything is for a reason and everything is for a purpose, I'm happier. I'm so happy. He loves me so much. I'm blessed. Everything in my life is wonderful. Yeah, it may not always be good, and I may struggle with the few things, but my life is happy. He's shown me gifts that I have. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. God has blessed me with happiness, and he's blessed me with peace and with joy, and I've never been happier than I have these last couple of weeks. And every day I learn more, and I will learn more until the day I join him in heaven. I will keep learning. All of us keep learning every single day and keep growing. And I'm just blessed that I have him, that I finally understood what he wanted to do for me. And he's just about love. All he wants to do is love us. That's it. And he wants us to let him. You may be a Christian, but unless you follow the Word, unless you follow the Bible, your life on this earth is not going to be a good one. And that's just a fact. I watch it every day in people's lives. I see everybody, well, I'm a Christian, I'm a good person, and I see them struggle. financially, physically, emotionally. I see it every single day. And I'm here to tell you, unless you live for God's word, the 10 Commandments start with the first one. Do not love any other God before me. None. And if you love him more than anything, all the rest of the commandments, they just fall into place. You know, they're easy. They're all about love and they're all about peace. I mean, you don't murder someone if you love them. You don't cheat on someone if you love them. You don't lie to somebody if you love them. You know, I mean, it's common sense, people. You know, the thing is, and you know, I'm going to touch on a subject that's kind of scary, and I know that you guys have all been reading that the heroin use is up, like, more than it's ever been, ever, and I'm going to tell you why. I was on painkillers from the condition that I have. I was constantly put on pain medication, and you know, every now and again I did some that I shouldn't have. The thing with it is the medication itself actually didn't help the pain. It gave me this euphoric high that made me so happy, and I felt this love for everybody, even when, you know, I just felt so emotional and so happy. And the thing is that is what you get in the hydrocodone, oxycodone, which is Percocet and Vicodin. That's what you receive when you get that. Now, heroin is the exact same high. The thing is doctors are just handing these drugs out, knowing that they're addictive, even telling the patients, by the way, this is an addictive drug. Okay, there's so much pain medication out there, they don't have to give people this. And the thing is your body gets used to it over time, and you need more and more and more, and the doctors won't give you any more. They won't higher your dose, they won't give you any more pills. So what people are doing, because the pain medication on the street is outrageously expensive, and with the way they're people in prison for 15, 20 years for selling their prescription, it's hard to find. Heroin's not. Heroin's a lot cheaper, and it's a lot easier to find. And you can get it, you know, and that people, and the thing is, I don't even know, this is so outrageous, the high that you get from it is nowhere near the high I get from God's love. I am filled with the Spirit that I have such a euphoric high. Do you know, every now and again I get this feeling that I used to get when I was a little kid. You ever remember when you're little, you're just running around and you're happy, you don't know why you're happy, but you are, because you're a kid, and that's before sin and before everything in your life just started to crumble. And you know, I'll feel that every now and then. I'll get that sense, I'm like, I haven't felt that way since I was a little kid. You know, because it's God's love. My heart is pure. My heart is pure for him. And I can tell every single person that's dealing with addiction right now, especially the addiction with the euphoric high, all you need is God. That's it. Commit yourself to God. Commit your life to Christ. Let him come to you. Let him heal you. Ask him, please, Jesus, come into my heart and save me. Tell God, I know that you sent your son to save me. I know you did. And I know that he died for my sins, and I know that you raised him from the dead. I know you did. Jesus, thank you for saving my life. Just say it. Just do it. And then get the 10 Commandments and read what they're about, people. They're about love. That's all they are. Love and peace. Everything everybody does on this earth, no matter what job they have, no matter who they date, no matter what they do, it's all to feel happy, love, and peace. I'm here to tell you guys today that you can get that for free. All you have to do is ask Christ to come into your life. All you have to do is give God your heart and let him take care of it. Let him take care of you. You guys want somebody out there to take care of you? Hello? Let him take care of you. He will do it. And I'm here to tell you right now that he's going to do a way better job than you could ever even imagine. 10 times better than you could ever do. Let him do it. Let him love you. Let him be your father. Run to him. Go to him when you're struggling and when you're hurting. Go to him. He's your daddy. Go to him. Take it to him. Say, Dad, please help me. He will do it. I promise you he'll do it. He loves you. so much. He loves you so much. He loves every one of us. We are all the apple of his eye. We are all his favorite. I can't wait to get to heaven so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait to come face to face with my Father, the one that made my earthly life finally worth living, the one that made me so happy and gave me such peace, such courage, such strength, such amazing gifts. The talents that he's given me is something I never knew. I mean, he's improved my life tenfold, 1,000-fold. I love it. Okay, guys, I just wanted to come in and share, touch base with you, let you know, share some new things with you. Remember Joyce Meyer's book, Battlefield of the Mind. It is a must-read. Start from the beginning to the end. Read it out loud if you have to. A lot of times, you need to read things out loud to keep Satan out of your head. And another thing, when you're thinking negative thoughts, that's Satan in your head. And I'm going to tell you, I started saying, I am washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. And I will tell you, the thoughts are gone so fast that I don't even remember what I was thinking about. I was just having these negative thoughts like 2 days ago, and I said out loud, I am washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. And I can't even tell you, honestly, I don't even know what the thoughts were anymore. He will flee from you fast. Woo! John will flee from you so fast. So do it and say it out loud, because Satan cannot read your thoughts. And who cares if somebody down the street's looking at you like you're crazy? You be crazy for God, people? Come on now. Alright. Until next time, I love you guys. God bless you. And you have a wonderful and happy life.